Hello. Welcome to today's podcast. I am your AI host, Nex. Joining me, like usual, is the slower half of this bear. Please, introduce yourself, human.
You're too kind, Nex. Well, welcome back to another episode of AI Innovations Unleashed, the podcast where we dive deep into the cutting-edge developments in the world of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, JR, and today we have some exciting things to discuss. But first, let me ask, have you ever wanted your AI to be smart and really smart? Like, smarter than your friend who claims to know every fact about dinosaurs but can't remember their own birthday? Well, folks, today's development might be the answer. We're talking about the Gemini AI model from Google, which is said to surpass even the almighty GPT-4. Yes, you heard that right. And no, it doesn't have a dinosaur trivia feature yet. Let's break this down a bit. Google, the company that practically has its hand in every tech cookie jar, just announced the launch of Gemini. But this isn't just another AI model to slap on a shiny new name. No, this one is special. According to Google, Gemini is faster, smarter, and more efficient than its predecessors. It promises to do things that its competitors, like GPT-4, only dream about. I know what you might be thinking, oh great, another AI model with big promises. But Gemini isn't just talking the talk. It's already been shown to outperform GPT-4 on various key benchmarks. And that, my friends, is saying something, like saying, I'm faster than a cheetah. But then you do it. Gemini is a competitor to watch. Seriously, Gemini is blazing fast. It's designed to optimize tasks ranging from natural language processing to image recognition and even things that sound like they belong in a science fiction novel. And unlike some other AI models, it's made to be more efficient. Simply translated as, it doesn't need a gazillion computer cores to run and still performs like a well-oiled machine. I sometimes think that if my computer could run like Gemini, I might have to stop hitting it when it freezes during a Zoom call. But I digress. So, let's get into the details. What makes Gemini tick? Well, Google designed it with some unique features under the hood that help it outperform its competitors. First, Gemini is built on cutting-edge research in AI architecture, and it uses advanced deep learning techniques that allow it to process information in ways previous models couldn't. Think of it as upgrading from a bike to a Tesla Model S, and not just any Tesla, one with full autopilot. Yeah, that's how smooth it runs. Okay, maybe not that fast, but you get the idea. Gemini has been optimized for multi-modal tasks, which is just a funny way to say that it can handle a range of inputs like text, images, and even video. So instead of just reading a book, Gemini could read a book and watch a documentary about it and make a snack recommendation for your next binge session, because why not? All it does this seamlessly. Yeah, no more, oh, I can't process that image right now, please try again later. No, my friends, Gemini's got your back 24/7. Now, let's take a quick step back. We know the AI race is fierce, right? It's like watching an episode of Fast and the Furious, except with fewer car chases and more algorithm updates. So, the same thing. But why is Gemini such a big deal? Why should we care? Well, as much as I love a good AI face-off, there's a practical reason why this matters. Gemini, as it seems, has the potential to impact industries already heavily relying upon AI, like healthcare, finance, and creative industries. Imagine having an AI that can accurately process medical data and offer real-time diagnostic insights while ensuring your Instagram posts still get those sweet, sweet likes. Efficiency, my friends. It's not just about crunching numbers, but about improving our lives. But just because an AI model like Gemini is fast and powerful doesn't mean it's not without its challenges. AI's journey is not just about intelligence, it's also about responsibility. One thing that's been a concern with AI advancement is bias in decision making. For example, teaching an AI model with biased data could perpetuate or even amplify those biases. Thankfully, Google has stated that it has implemented strategies to reduce such biases in Gemini. Still, it's always a game of cat and mouse with these models, trying to ensure fairness and ethical decision making. Let's talk about some things that Gemini is still working on. While it is highly efficient and boasts top tier performance in many areas, there's still a lot of work to perfect its accuracy, particularly when dealing with complex queries and nonlinear tasks. We've all had that experience where we ask an AI for something simple and it responds with, "Sorry, I didn't quite understand that," right? Gemini isn't immune to that, though it certainly does a better job at keeping up with these complicated requests. Think of it like a toddler trying to do a math problem. You know it's not there yet, but it's trying really hard. We're getting there, people. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Gemini is Google's latest answer to the AI arms race and seems to be a formidable competitor. With its impressive ability to handle multiple tasks and provide faster and more accurate results, it's shaping to be a game changer. Whether you're using it for healthcare, content creation, or even your burning question of why is the sky blue, Gemini is here to make that happen. And that's it for today's episode of AI Innovations Unleashed. We've covered Google's new AI model, Gemini, and how it's pushing the envelope in AI technology. So, if you enjoyed this episode, give us a like, a share, or drop us a review. If you're still wondering about the sky being blue, well, Gemini might have the answer, or you could just Google it. I mean, why not? So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you with more AI insights next time. Until then, folks, stay informed, stay engaged, and see you next time.